Stop scrolling. Your soulmate needs you to hear this right now, my beloved soul. Don't skip. Pause for a moment. Breathe. This message is not loud, not forceful, and not meant to rush you. It arrives gently, because it is meant for your heart, not your fear. If you felt a small pull when you saw these words, that pull matters. Not because something bad will happen if you ignore it, but because your soul recognizes timing when it appears quietly. Your soulmate is thinking of you right now. Not in a dramatic way. Not with chaos or confusion. But with a soft awareness that something important is shifting between you. They may not know how to say it yet. They may not even fully understand what they feel. But the connection is awake. This message is here to remind you of who you are in this connection. For a long time, you have been strong. You have carried your emotions carefully. You learned how to smile while holding unanswered questions. You learned how to wait without losing yourself. That strength was not wasted. It shaped you into someone who can love deeply without losing balance. Your soulmate senses this strength. They admire it, even if they have never said it out loud. When they think of you, they feel calm mixed with curiosity. You bring them a sense of home, even if distance, silence, or confusion still exists. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing anything meant for you. Sometimes the heart connects before life creates space for it. Sometimes two souls recognize each other before circumstances are ready. That does not mean the connection is wrong. It means patience is part of the journey. Right now, your soulmate is learning something important. They are learning what it feels like to miss you without having access to you. They are learning the value of your presence by feeling its absence. This lesson is not punishment. It is preparation. You may feel moments of doubt. Moments where you wonder if you imagined the depth. You didn't. What you felt was real. But real connections don't always move fast. They move true. Listen carefully now. You are not meant to chase. You are not meant to beg for clarity. You are not meant to shrink yourself so someone else feels comfortable. Your role is simpler and stronger than that. Your role is to remain open, honest with yourself, and grounded in your worth. When you choose peace over panic, the connection aligns naturally. Your soulmate needs you to hear this because they are drawn to your energy when you are calm, not when you are anxious. They feel closer to you when you trust the process, not when you question your value. This is not a test. This is growth. You may notice signs around you. Songs that remind you of them. Random thoughts that arrive without effort. Moments where you feel their presence even in silence. These are not meant to confuse you. They are gentle reminders that connection does not disappear just because communication pauses. But remember this clearly. Your life does not stop while waiting for anyone. Your dreams matter. Your healing matters. Your happiness matters right now, not someday. When you live fully, the connection strengthens instead of weakens. Your soulmate is not looking for perfection. They are drawn to your authenticity, your kindness, your ability to feel deeply without hardening your heart. That is rare. That is powerful. If you've been wondering whether to hold on or let go, the answer is softer than you expect. Hold your peace. Hold your self-respect. Hold your truth. Let go of the need to control outcomes. The right connection does not require you to abandon yourself. Don't skip. Stay with this message a little longer. There is something else you need to hear. Your soulmate is approaching a moment of clarity. Not overnight. Not suddenly. But steadily. They are beginning to understand what you bring into their life. Not excitement alone, but stability. Not fantasy, but emotional safety. When they think of you, they feel seen. And that feeling is new to them. Sometimes people hesitate when something feels real because real requires responsibility. And your presence feels real to them. This is why patience is important. Not passive waiting, but peaceful allowing. You are allowed to live, laugh, grow, and still care. You are allowed to trust without losing discernment. You are allowed to hope without pressure. The connection is not fragile. It is forming roots. As you move forward, remember this message. Let it ground you. Let it soften you. Let it remind you that love does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it whispers and waits for the right moment to speak. Your soulmate needed you to hear this so you don't doubt yourself today. So you don't make a decision from fear. So you don't believe silence means absence. You are deeply felt. You are deeply valued. And what is meant to meet you will do so in alignment, not force. Carry this knowing with you. Walk gently. Trust quietly. And keep your heart open, but protected by self-respect. This is only the beginning. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved soul. Don't skip. What you are feeling lately is not confusion without reason. It is awareness waking up. When the heart senses something changing beneath the surface, it sends quiet signals before the mind can understand them. That restlessness, that sudden calm, that unexpected thought of them, none of it is random. Your soulmate is standing at a turning point. They are beginning to see patterns they ignored before. They are questioning choices they once defended. And in those moments of reflection, your presence appears clearly in their mind. Not as pressure. Not as obligation. But as truth. They remember how safe conversations with you felt. How time slowed when you spoke. How your energy never demanded, only invited. That memory is powerful. It stays. You may wonder why, if they feel this, things are still quiet. Understand this gently. clarity does not always create immediate action. Sometimes it creates inner honesty first. And honesty takes courage. Your soulmate is learning to face themselves. And that process can feel slow from the outside, but inside, it is intense. Do not interpret silence as indifference. Silence often means someone is listening inwardly for the first time. You are being asked to do something important right now, not for them, but for yourself. You are being asked to trust your worth even when reassurance is not present. This strengthens you. And strength attracts alignment. When you stop questioning your value, the connection shifts naturally. Your soulmate senses when you are grounded. They feel drawn toward you when you choose peace instead of overthinking. That is why this message matters today. You are not meant to abandon your softness. But you are meant to protect it. Do not replay old conversations searching for mistakes. Do not rewrite moments wondering what you should have said differently. Everything unfolded as it needed to. Growth does not require regret. Right now, your soulmate is realizing something important, that what they felt with you was rare. Not dramatic. Not chaotic. Rare because it felt real. And real connections challenge people to rise, not hide. They may still hesitate. They may still move slowly. That does not reduce the depth of the bond. It reflects their internal process, not your value. Let this truth settle in you. You are not waiting. You are becoming. You are not paused. You are evolving. You are learning how to love without losing your center. This stage of the journey is about alignment. When two souls are meant to meet fully, they must first meet themselves honestly. That is what is happening now, for both of you. You are being prepared to receive love without fear. They are being prepared to offer it without confusion. And preparation takes time. Do not rush what is learning to stand firmly. If you feel moments of sadness, allow them to pass without judgment. Feelings are not weakness. They are signals. Acknowledge them, then return to your calm. Your soulmate does not need you to fix anything. They need you to remain you. Your laughter. Your patience. Your emotional depth. Your ability to care without controlling, these are the qualities that stay in their thoughts. When the time is right, clarity will turn into movement. But until then, peace is your power. Remember this clearly. Love that is meant for you will never require you to chase it endlessly. It will meet you halfway when both hearts are ready. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered quietly. Don't skip. There is one more thing you need to hear in this moment. Your happiness is not dependent on their next move. Your life is unfolding beautifully on its own path. When you honor your own growth, you naturally align with connections that respect you. This does not mean letting go of hope. It means letting go of pressure. Pressure clouds intuition. Peace sharpens it. Trust what you feel, but do not let feelings rule you. Balance is what brings clarity. Your soulmate is learning this too. Sooner than you expect, conversations will feel lighter. Energy will feel clearer. And when communication aligns, it will feel natural, not forced. Until then, choose yourself daily. Rest when you need to. Smile when it comes naturally. Stay open, but rooted. What is meant to grow with you will do so at the right pace. You are exactly where you need to be. And this connection is unfolding in a way that will protect both hearts. Hold this knowing gently. And move forward with quiet confidence. My beloved soul. Don't skip. There is a reason this message is reaching you now, at this exact moment. Not because something urgent will be lost, and not because fear should push you forward. It is reaching you because your heart is ready to understand something deeper, something calmer, something more real. You have been carrying questions quietly. You may not speak about them often, but they stay with you in silent moments. Questions about timing. About intentions. About whether this connection is moving forward or standing still. These questions do not make you weak. They make you human. But today, your soul wants peace more than answers. Your soulmate is going through a phase of inner alignment. They are learning what they truly want, not what they were taught to want, not what others expected of them. This kind of realization does not happen quickly. It unfolds slowly, layer by layer. They are realizing that connection is not about excitement alone. It is about safety. It is about feeling understood without explanation. And when they reflect on moments like that, your presence stands out clearly. Even if communication is limited right now, emotional awareness is growing. You may feel moments where you pull back emotionally, not because you don't care, but because you are protecting your peace. This is healthy. This is growth. Love does not require constant emotional exposure to survive. Real love respects boundaries. Your soulmate senses your shift. They feel when you stop overextending. They feel when you choose balance over anxiety. And instead of pushing them away, this creates respect. Respect deepens attraction. Right now, the universe is teaching both of you an important lesson: connection without control. Love without fear. Presence without pressure. This lesson is shaping the future of this bond. You are not meant to lose sleep wondering what they are thinking. You are not meant to analyze every pause. You are not meant to carry the emotional weight for two people. You are meant to live fully in your own energy. When you laugh genuinely, when you focus on your goals, when you take care of yourself, something shifts. The connection becomes lighter, healthier, stronger. Your soulmate is drawn to your authenticity, not your worry. They admire the way you stay kind even after disappointment. The way you stay open without becoming careless. The way you choose understanding over bitterness. These qualities are rare. If they have not expressed this yet, it does not mean they don't feel it. Some people process emotions internally before sharing them outwardly. This does not make them distant. It makes them thoughtful. Patience here is not waiting in pain. It is waiting in peace. There is a difference. Peace allows growth. Pain creates pressure. Your soulmate is slowly stepping out of old patterns. Patterns of avoidance. Patterns of confusion. Patterns of emotional hesitation. And when someone breaks old patterns, they move carefully. This care is not about indecision. It is about responsibility. They know that approaching you requires honesty. And honesty begins within. So while you wait, do not pause your life. Do not hold back joy. Do not dim your light. Your light is not too much. It is exactly what draws the right energy toward you. Don't skip. This part is important. You are not here to prove your worth. You are here to embody it. When you stop trying to be chosen, you become undeniable. Your soulmate will not connect with you out of fear of losing you. They will connect because they recognize the value of walking beside you. That recognition is forming. Trust that what is unfolding is protecting you from rushed decisions, emotional misunderstandings, and unbalanced attachment. Timing matters. If things had moved faster before, they may not have lasted. Now, the foundation is being prepared. And foundations are built quietly. If doubt arises, let it pass like a cloud. Do not attach meaning to temporary thoughts. Your intuition speaks softly but clearly. Anxiety speaks loudly and demands attention. Learn to tell the difference. Your intuition tells you to stay calm. Your intuition tells you that this connection is not fragile. Your intuition tells you that you are safe to remain open without losing yourself. Listen to that voice. Your soulmate needs you to hear this because they are drawn to your calm strength, not emotional urgency. They feel closer to you when you trust the process. And soon, when alignment is complete, communication will feel easier. Words will come naturally. Understanding will flow without effort. Until then, let peace be your anchor. You are not being tested. You are being refined. Refinement brings clarity. Clarity brings alignment. Alignment brings connection. Everything is unfolding step by step. Stay present. Stay grounded. Stay true to yourself. What is meant to meet you will arrive with respect, not confusion. And when that moment comes, you will recognize it not by intensity, but by peace. Hold that knowing gently as you move forward. You are exactly where you need to be. My beloved soul. Don't skip. There is a quiet strength growing inside you right now, even if you don't fully notice it yet. It comes from everything you have already understood, everything you have released, and everything you no longer chase. This strength is changing the way the connection responds to you. Your soulmate feels this shift. They sense that you are no longer waiting from a place of emptiness, but standing from a place of self-respect. This creates something powerful: balance. And balance is what allows a connection to move forward naturally. For some time, you may have been the one holding space, offering understanding, being patient without explanation. That phase served its purpose. It taught you compassion. But now, a new phase begins, one where mutual effort becomes possible. Your soulmate is becoming aware of the emotional responsibility that comes with being close to you. They are realizing that your presence is not something to be taken lightly. Not because you demand attention, but because you offer sincerity. Sincerity changes people. They are reflecting on moments where they felt truly themselves with you. Moments where they didn't have to perform or impress. Moments where silence felt comfortable instead of awkward. These memories are returning now, quietly but clearly. Do not underestimate the power of being real. Right now, your role is not to reach out impulsively or withdraw completely. Your role is to stay aligned with yourself. Alignment creates attraction without effort. When you are aligned, the right words arrive at the right time. When you are aligned, patience does not feel heavy. When you are aligned, love feels safe. Your soulmate is slowly stepping into emotional maturity. And maturity requires space to understand feelings without pressure. That space is not distance. It is respect. You are being respected more than you realize. Don't skip. This part matters deeply. You may notice signs of emotional mirroring. If you are calm, they feel calmer. If you are grounded, they feel steadier. If you choose peace, confusion begins to dissolve. This is because the connection is energetic before it is verbal. Energy always moves first. This is why protecting your emotional state is important right now. Not to manipulate the connection, but to honor yourself. You do not need to send messages filled with explanations. You do not need to clarify your worth. Your presence already communicates more than words. Your soulmate feels the difference when you stop overgiving. They are learning that connection is mutual, not one-sided. This realization brings respect. Respect brings desire to show up. You may feel moments where you miss them deeply. Allow those feelings without acting on impulse. Feelings are meant to be felt, not always followed. Trust that what is meant to move forward will do so without force. If you have been wondering whether they will take a step toward you, understand this. Growth often happens internally before it becomes visible. They are reorganizing priorities. They are questioning old habits. They are understanding what emotional consistency truly means. These shifts are not loud. They are subtle. But they are real. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that connection with you is not about convenience. It is about commitment to emotional honesty. And honesty requires readiness. You are not waiting for someone to complete you. You are already whole. This wholeness changes everything. When two whole people come together, the connection is stable, not dependent. That is what is being prepared now. Do not rush this stage. It is protecting the future of the bond. Soon, clarity will replace uncertainty. Communication will feel less heavy. Effort will feel more balanced. And when that happens, you will not need reassurance. You will feel secure. Until then, continue choosing yourself. Choose rest when you are tired. Choose joy when it appears. Choose calm when thoughts become loud. Your soulmate does not need perfection from you. They need authenticity. They need the version of you that is grounded, kind, and self-aware. That version is already here. Don't skip. This connection is not fading. It is stabilizing. Stability does not rush. It settles. And what settles stays. Trust this process. Trust your journey. Trust yourself. Everything is aligning quietly, step by step. You are safe to remain open. And what is meant to grow with you is finding its way, naturally and respectfully. Hold this truth gently as you move forward. You are exactly where you need to be. My beloved soul. Don't skip. This part of the journey is about recognition. Not recognition from them alone, but recognition within yourself. You are beginning to see how far you have come, even if you don't always acknowledge it. The way you handle emotions now is different. The way you respond to uncertainty is softer, calmer, more aware. This change did not happen by accident. Your soulmate feels this shift clearly. They sense that you are no longer trying to hold the connection together by effort alone. You are allowing it to breathe. And when something is allowed to breathe, it reveals its true nature. Right now, your soulmate is reflecting on emotional patterns. They are realizing where they held back. Where they avoided expressing what they felt. Where they delayed conversations they should have had earlier. These realizations can feel heavy for them, but they are necessary. Growth often arrives quietly, but it changes everything. You may wonder if they miss you. They do. But more importantly, they are beginning to understand why they miss you. It is not just your presence. It is the way you made them feel understood without judgment. That kind of understanding stays with a person. You do not need to remind them of your value. Time and distance are already doing that work. Don't skip. This is important. You are not meant to carry emotional responsibility for both of you. Love is not meant to be one-sided effort. The connection you are moving toward is balanced, steady, and respectful. Right now, balance is being learned. Your soulmate is realizing that emotional availability is not a weakness. It is strength. And strength requires courage. They are building that courage slowly. You may feel moments where you question whether waiting is wise. Understand this, you are not waiting in emptiness. You are waiting in alignment. And alignment attracts clarity. You are allowed to set emotional boundaries without guilt. You are allowed to step back without losing the connection. You are allowed to prioritize your peace. These choices do not push the right person away. They bring the right energy closer. Your soulmate notices when you choose yourself. It challenges them to rise emotionally. Not because you demand it, but because your example is clear. Authenticity invites authenticity. Right now, communication may still feel limited or cautious. This is not a sign of disinterest. It is a sign of internal sorting. They are organizing thoughts, feelings, and intentions. When someone wants to approach honestly, they prepare internally first. Trust that preparation. Your life is not on pause. You are growing, learning, and becoming more confident in your emotional needs. This growth is visible in your energy. People feel it. Your soulmate feels it too. They are beginning to understand that connection with you requires presence, not convenience. Consistency, not confusion. This realization brings respect. Respect opens the door to deeper connection. Don't skip. This stage is teaching you patience without self-sacrifice. Hope without obsession. Care without control. These lessons shape the quality of the love you will experience. Soon, emotional clarity will replace uncertainty. Conversations will feel more honest. Intentions will feel clearer. And when that happens, you will not need to question whether you are valued. You will feel it. Until then, continue showing up for your own life. Continue honoring your feelings without letting them overpower you. Continue trusting your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you toward balance. What is meant to stay will not require you to abandon yourself. And what is meant to grow will grow at a pace that protects both hearts. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being met at the right time. Hold this understanding gently. Let peace guide your steps. And remember, the love that aligns with you will feel calm, clear, and respectful. Everything is unfolding as it should.